Hey you guys, welcome back, and today I am going to be making for the very first time with you a sourdough bread loaf. So normally the sourdoughs that I make are like the circle loaves. I'm going to make a sandwich bread loaf today, and it's the first time I'm making it, but I thought I'd record it and do it with you. So if you want to try it, you can follow along. So to begin, what you're going to need is a large bowl, and then to this large bowl, what we're going to add is 300 grams of warm water, 65 grams of active starter, 57 grams of melted butter, and 25 grams of sugar, or if you would prefer, you can do honey. So let's go ahead and add all of that to this bowl. Okay, so I've got that added here and it's all mixed up. It just looks like yellow liquid from the butter, a little bit white. I don't know if you can see it there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add in 400 grams of bread flour, 100 grams of all-purpose flour, and 9 grams of salt. And then we're gonna mix it up. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've mixed it up and this is what it looks like. So it's just a shaggy dough. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover this for 30 minutes and let it rest. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do some folds, basically like a stretch and fold. We're gonna do that about 20 times. And then we're gonna cover it and let it sit for 8 to 10 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover this, leave it here. We'll be back in about 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes. This is what the dough looks like. It's still shaggy. So all we're going to do is I'm just gonna wet my hand quick. Just a little bit. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the outside of the dough, lift it up, and just pull it over. See how I did that? I'm gonna turn it, grab the outside of the dough, lift it up, fold it over. So I'm gonna do this about 20 times until the dough is nice and smooth, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've folded it over. This is what it looks like now. It's just a smooth ball of dough. I'm going to put a towel back over it, and I'm gonna let it sit for anywhere from 8 to 10 hours until this has doubled in size. And you're gonna put it somewhere in your kitchen that's a little bit warmer, around 70 degrees. And it's just gonna help it rise a little bit quicker. So I will put this to the side and we will be back in 8 to 10 hours. Okay, so it has been about 10 hours. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a loaf pan and I'm going to butter all of the sides of it. So I just take one of these brushes and I'm gonna butter this all down, and then we will get the dough out of the bowl here and we will punch it down. And then once we punch it down, we're going to shape it and we're going to put it into this loaf pan here. So this is what you want your loaf pan to look like. So this is what the dough looks like. It's about doubled in size. So what we're going to do is, now that we have the loaf pan all greased up, you're gonna wanna make sure, I always do the tops of them right here too, just in case it rises over a bit, but you're gonna want it to look just like that, all greased up. And then we're going to take our dough and we're going to take it out and we're going to shape it. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna punch the dough down. Once it's punched down, you're going to just kind of let it come out of the bowl here. And here it comes. I can feel it. Here it comes. So once it comes out of the bowl, I'm just gonna let me get my dough scraper. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this dough scraper, scrape it out of the bowl, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll it out into a rectangle, and then we're going to fold the sides in and make the shape into a loaf that's gonna fit in this loaf pan. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so now you can see I've got it a little bit short, but that's okay. It's gonna rise out, which will be all right. So now what we're gonna do with this is I'm going to sit it again covered. So I'm just gonna cover it with this tea towel, and I'm going to sit it on my kitchen counter for 1 to 2 hours until it has risen about an inch above this top of the pan, and then we will bake it. So let me go ahead and set this aside, and we'll be back in 1 to 2 hours to finally bake it. Okay, so it's been 2 hours. It's like 9:40 here, 9:30, 9:40, and this is what it's looking like. It's not risen to what I would want, but it has to bake for about 45 to 50 minutes. And it's getting late, so I'm gonna bake it anyways and see what it looks like when it comes out. I know it's gonna rise as well while it's baking, so we're gonna put it into the preheated oven. I preheated the oven to 375, and we're gonna bake this for 45 to 50 minutes until the internal temp is 190 to 2. There's the oven. So I'm gonna throw it in the oven. We're gonna bake it for 45 to 50 minutes, or until the internal temp is 190 to 200. It's gonna sit in the loaf pan for 5 minutes once it's done baking, and then we're gonna transfer it to a wire rack. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw this in the oven, and I will show you what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, so there it is, you guys. There is the loaf of bread. It actually turned out perfect, in my opinion. It's not too big, it's not too tall. So now I'm gonna let it sit in here for about 5 minutes. And then we're gonna flip it out and put it on a wire rack and let it cool for 1 to 2 hours. Obviously that's gonna be around midnight here, 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm probably just gonna wrap it with some, it's late, what do you call it, dishcloths, like I was using for the bread, like one of these, and let it sit for a couple hours until I wake up in the morning, and then I will cut into it and show you what it looks like. So let's let it sit, and then I'll show you what it looks like once we get it out of the pan. Okay, so here is the loaf of bread. It actually looks really, really good. It's super hot, so I'm gonna let it sit and cool, and I will show you what it looks like once it's cooled and we slice into it. Okay, so it is morning. I just sliced the bread. I'm going to show you how good it looks. Check it out. It's super, super soft. Super soft, super springy. And it looks absolutely amazing. So there you go, guys. That is exactly how you make a sourdough sandwich loaf. What's super exciting about this is now that I've done it, I can learn to tell you if I was to make this recipe again, which it looks like I would mix up the dough, let it sit for the first 30 minutes, do my stretch and fold over 20 times before bed. And then I would let the 8 to 10 hour rest be while I'm sleeping. So when I wake up in the morning, I can shape it, put it in the loaf pans, allow it to rise, and then bake it in the day. That's what the recipe, the girl that I found this from, that's what she did, and now I understand why. But I'm super excited for it. It looks awesome. Super, super fluffy and moist and all the things that you're looking for in a bread. And it's sourdough, so it's gut healthy. So there you go, guys. That is the sourdough sandwich loaf. Any questions at all, let me know. Drop them down below in the comments. If you know anybody who loves sourdough and they've never made a sandwich loaf, share this recipe out to them. I love and appreciate you guys so much for following along and being here. As always, ring the bell, subscribe so you never miss a video coming like this video. And like I said, share this to somebody who you know loves sourdough. All right? Thank you guys so much for watching along, and I will see you back here next time. Bye.